Hey there, really glad you tuned in. And I wanted to talk about stuffed feelings today, which can happen often when you're in a toxic system, and certainly within a toxic family environment. And stuffing feelings for me was easier than expressing them. And I learned that very early on. And by stuffing my feelings, I'd either leave the situation or I would eat on my emotions so they wouldn't come up, or I'd isolate. And it was easier to do that than risk being shamed or ridiculed or gaslit, meaning, I was told that I wasn't really feeling what I was feeling. And over time, that can be crazy making and denial creeps up. So, a lot of my life, I've been in denial, saying, oh no, that's not really happening, or minimizing my own reality, my own experience. So I really wanted to bring up stuffing emotions and why it's critical that in our adulthood, when we are completely able, we work to get in touch with our emotions and our feelings and voice them, frankly and honestly, and with from the heart. So I know that's not easy for a lot of us, especially when we're empaths. We feel the emotions and the needs and desires and moods of others, and you want to put them first. But it's really important that we now start to begin to go within and really take that moment of pause and say, hey, how am I feeling in the moment? I used to have bloody cuticles and really ripped fingernails from chewing so hard, certainly in my teen years, because I was so terrified to express myself. And yet, I so yearned to do just that, to be recognized and acknowledged. Hey, this is insanity, or hey, this is wrong, or hey, I don't feel good about this. So it's up to me now in my adulthood to stop down, to take a breath in the moment and say to myself, how am I feeling about what this person is saying to me verbally and non verbally? And it's okay to excuse myself from the circumstance and take a minute. It's okay to say, I'm going to get back to you on that. It's okay to go within and feel my confusion and then voice it. Yeah, I don't really understand what you meant when you said blah, blah, blah. Because ultimately, when I gave space for my feelings and my emotions and really recognized my feelings and my emotions and gave them room to breathe, my self esteem started to go up because I started to value my own being, value my time, value my creativity, value my abilities. And this has been so essential to living in more abundance and more freely. But it's still terrifying. I still feel not entitled. I still feel like I have to take care of the other. I still feel I have to stay mum, completely quiet, and not express my own opinion, or that my opinion is wrong. And oftentimes, when I don't express it, my opinion turns out to be the one that was missing in the equation. So I just really wanted to encourage you today to just start to take a gentle look at when you stuff emotions. In adulthood, often for me, I go out on a 5 to 10 mile run just to get away from the rage and the anger and the injustice I was feeling, and then come back in my house and pretend like everything was fine because I'd be so numb from the endorphins. And ultimately, life took that away from me through injury. I could barely walk around my block, and I could no longer block my emotions. I had to start really being honest and taking a moment to express myself. So there's free tools on my website that you can dig in on. There's other videos here on the channel. And if you want a one-to-one chat, I'm totally open to that, just to share more about how you're experiencing your stuffed emotions, how my stuffed emotions act out, and what I've done to really help get a little more expressive and in tune. Because initially, when I was an adult and started to look at my emotions, I couldn't really feel any more than, maybe happy, sad, mad, and glad. And anything more complicated than that was just really frustrating to access. That's how shut down and mum and numb I had gotten. So I really want to encourage you. There is a better way to really live life deeply. And yeah, joy may be far off. A lot of times when I do feel joy, I feel like I have to put a lid on it quick or I'm going to be punished. It's going to be taken away and it's going to hurt. And it's just the practice of allowing myself to feel it repeatedly and for longer periods that I'm able to really engage in that emotion and appreciate it and become more fully alive. I think I look better and I certainly engage better with the world around me and those within it, which has also been another key factor in allowing my emotions to be free and out of that cage of stuffing. I can actually engage more fully with people. And that brings so much abundance and opportunity into my life that I never had before. So I hope this video has helped. If it has, please think about subscribing and definitely share it with somebody else that might be helped. And go visit susangold.us, and I'd welcome a conversation with you. I hope you have a great rest of your day today, and do take care.